Wait. This will also include every advertising for the Stopmotion platform. It's will go
it's necessarily going to be the guy that has the most wins. I think it's just going to be the guy that has the most consistency. Best average finish is going to win. If you're to finish fourth in every race, you win the championship. You know, the best thing to do is just try to be consistently in the top five. If you're top five every race, you're going to win the championship. I think it's possible that can happen, but I don't think it will. And you might have to win 4 or 5 races. You just don't know. It just depends on the kind of year you get. 4 wins and good consistent runs, you got it. Chase race down. 9 to go. Who will survive the monster and be the last man standing? Who would be the last man standing? We know who was the first man spinning today. Unfortunately, it was Kyle Busch.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dylan Murray here, and if you are a part of my NASCAR Family Guy Cup series, please watch this video, because I will talk about a lot of important things, such as rules and the schedule. And, oh yeah, did I mention we're 1 week away from the Sprint Unlimited? So, I don't really have much rules, so if you're not new to if you returned from season 1, these rules are incredibly familiar to you, because but if you're new, if you're a rookie to my series, I have these rules: no bullying on. If you're from season 2, I have these rules: no complaining if you don't get a car. Most of the cars pretty much all the cars that are left probably won't be in the Sprint Unlimited or Budweiser Shootout. So, since nobody's signed up for any cars in the past week and a half, I'm just gonna move the series. I'm just gonna fill out the rest of the field, because I want to get the season started. I've been getting pretty damn anxious lately. Yeah. So, here's my rules. No bullying. No hateful comments toward one another. So basically say, bruh, you suck. You're basically none of the hateful comments and crap. Because when I find out you are, I swear to God, find you are, I will find out, and you will be banned from my channel for the rest of your life. Basically, we'll try to get a lot more paint schemes. Like some upcoming paint schemes I've planned are, I plan to get the Pro car for Stokowski, because he's driving the 48. And if you say my stop motions aren't stop motions, if you say my videos aren't stop motions when they're really just races, then I have 2 words from you. Fuck off. So I'm just trying to find the schedule here. Basically, you notice the schedule is a lot longer for Season 2. For those of you who are too lazy to check my Google Plus or just don't have one, it is 34 races this time around compared to the 18 we saw last season. It was originally going to be 20. So, I've covered most of the rules. No complaining if you don't get a car, no bullying, no hateful comments, no saying my stop motions aren't stop motions or my videos suck, or otherwise I'm going to ban you from my channel. So maybe I should probably discuss the schedule here. So, Speed Weeks kicks off in Daytona Beach, Florida, where we have the Budweiser Shootout, the 2 Gatorade Duels, or Bud Pool Qualifying, 2 Gatorade Duels, and the Daytona 500. Then the series makes its trip out west for 2 straight races, makes a trip out to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for race 2, and then out not too far from Los Angeles for the Auto Club Speedway. Then the race traverses cross-country. The series traverses cross-country to Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Napa 500. And then for another intermediate track, we traverse down into the deep south of Texas for the Duck Dynasty 500. Then for race 6 is the first night race of the season at the Brighton High School track and field for the Rocky Mountain 300. And then we traverse to the world's fastest half mile at Bristol. It's basically the world's fastest half mile to the world's fastest super speedway for race 7 and 8. And then race 9, we take a trip back in time onto the old Daytona Beach circuit. And then we make a trip out to Virginia for the Chevrolet 400. Then we traverse all the way to the Cheese State for the Wisconsin 350. And then we head back to downtown Brighton for the All-Star Showdown / race. The showdown and race will be uploaded in separate races. And then for race 12, we make a trip out to debating if I want to keep the 600 or go to Coleman Motors, go to Hamlet, or I'm not sure. But race 12 will be an endurance race. Race 13, we make a trip out to the Irish Hills, aka American Vehicle Maker County, for the Quicken Loans 400 in Michigan. And then we make a trip out to the first fancy race of the season, the Fisherman's 349 at Dockside. And then we go back to the World Center of Racing, under the lights this time for the Pepsi 400. And then we traverse to the Yard of Bricks at Indy, and then we go back out to the Rocky Mountains for the Pikes Peak 200. Then for race 18, which will probably be the most exciting race of the year, the Sharpie 500 at Bristol, under the lights. And then from going to the world's smallest track to one of the biggest tracks in NASCAR, the Pennsylvania 500. Then we make a trip cross country to California, California for the Lumberjack 325. And then we make a trip back out to Michigan for the Pure Michigan 400. Then we go down south for the North Carolina 400 at Rockingham. And then we go to the oldest super speedway in NASCAR, the Mountain Dew Southern 500 at Darlington. And then the regular season gets capped off with a night race at Auto Club, just like Season 1. And now, the chase. But it'll have the same format as NASCAR's real-life chase. There will be 3 rounds. Each round has 3 races. At the end of each round, 4 drivers get put on ice until we get down to the final 4 at Atlanta. So maybe I should go through the challenge round. The chase starts off in New Hampshire, one of the very first states of America. And then we travel again. We travel cross country a lot this season, all the way out to Arizona for the Tumbleweed 350. Then we go deep into the south for the end of the challenger round at Texas under the lights. The contender round is probably going to be the hardest round. You got Talladega to open up off the round, and Charlotte marks the halfway point of the season, and then the Subway 500 at Martinsville. And then the Eliminator round, which is where things get to the nitty-gritty, and we set the Final Four in this round, by the way. We go back out to the Daytona Old Beach Course. Obviously, it starts out probably a lot later in the day. And then we go back across the country to Phoenix. Man, we travel across the country a lot this season. And then for the final race of the Eliminator round, the Brighton High School 350 at the Brighton High School Track and Field. Basically, other than the schedule being loaded this year, probably the only two things that haven't changed are where the season starts and where the season ends. And when we get to the Championship 4, it'll be a good old-fashioned battle under the lights at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Advocare 400. Now, I will promise to get some paint schemes for you guys, like, I'll probably go up to my Loveland store, my Loveland NASCAR store this weekend, hoping to get some schemes. Like, I'm planning to get Jacob Tube the 3M car. In itself, I'm planning, and I also might get some cars get like the 83 or something for Noah Spalding, so I don't have to constantly call it the filler car, and reduce confusion between the real Dollar General 20 and the 20 I used from 2007. I also will try to get some of the new 2015 Toyotas this year. So yeah, the first race. Let's talk about the first race, right? July 20th, 10 a.m. Mountain. Noon Eastern, we battled the 19 drivers. I pick the 19 are going to do battle at Daytona for 10 laps. It'll be split into two segments. First segment will be 5 laps, and then the second segment will be 5 laps as well. It'll be in Daytona, obviously. 19 drivers I pick. Green, white checkers will be a thing in my series. And I probably should explain the chase. For those of you people that don't watch NASCAR, here's the chase format that I'm going to be using. Correction, I should probably let Carl Edwards explain it.
Into the Rowdy Nation call. Yep.
There are 93,525 people in your conference.
Greetings, Outlaw Nation. Did everybody get the email? Yeah, I got the subject, new Chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup format. That one. Let's start with the name, the Chase Grid. Ooh, sounds dramatic. You are correct, sir. Thanks a lot for the tea and cookies. I appreciate it.
So you actually came to our house to explain the chase to us?
That's what I'm here to talk about.
Oh, like a bracket?
Yeah, only it's a Chase Grid. It's the new playoff format. We start with the Challenger round.
The 16 drivers that make the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup run 3 races.
Chicago, New Hampshire, Dover. After Dover, 4 are eliminated.
Eliminated?
See, they just can't win the championship. If you win one of the 3 races, you automatically advance. Points decide the rest of the spots, and if you don't win, you better be a front runner. Then, the second round.
The contender round.
12 drivers, 3 races.
Kansas, Charlotte, Talladega. Hey, Roy. Win any of those races, and you advance again.
After Talladega, 4 more are eliminated.
Cuatro más?
See, that is me. Then the third round.
The Eliminator round.
Eliminator. 8 drivers compete. Only 4 advance. The championship round at Miami. One race.
4 drivers.
All with an equal chance. Capiche?
Wow.
The first of the 4 to finish.
Wins the chase where the NASCAR sprint cup.
Faux show. I hope it's you. Man, that'd feel good. Have some teeth with that.
Have a good day.
So that was the chase form. That is going to be our chase format used for Season 2. If you were in my series for Season 1, you probably know. You already know the drill. Yeah. So as always, like this video and please comment on this video. Also, I will be picking paint schemes. If you want to run a certain scheme for the Unlimited, please go check out my sign up video and comment on what paint scheme you want for the Sprint Unlimited. As always, like this video if you enjoyed. Comment on this video. Every like and comment means a lot. Share this video on any of these social networks that we have now. And follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Google+, obviously. And above all, subscribe to Dylan Murway and have a great day, everybody.